This is a story from the time I worked on the site of a construction company, tasked with developing a housing society on a land with the shadows of a dark past. The property had once belonged to a Nawab, and the Haveli on the premises served both as our site office and my place of residence. This pre-partition relic held secrets and basement dungeons that would send shivers down one's spine. With bathrooms detached from the rooms, I took up residence on the second floor, becoming the first person to do so since the Nawab himself. Even Quaid-e-Azam had stayed in this historic building. It was a place steeped in history, where tales of the Nawab's sinister deeds and the nearby vicinity's debauchery lingered in the air. As I delved deeper into this enigmatic place, I uncovered a dreadful secret hidden beneath the Haveli, a gruesome dungeon filled with bones, their origins shrouded in uncertainty. We decided to seal it off with an explosive blast, deeming it best left undisturbed. The darkness was further fueled by chilling accounts of a mysterious woman in a red dress, her presence haunting the Haveli's courtyard, often witnessed by laborers in the dead of night. One fateful day, I became an eyewitness to sheer horror. A 9-year-old Hindu laborer was possessed, becoming a conduit for an otherworldly force so powerful that it took 9 grown men to subdue him. Sinister tales persisted, such as the ghostly apparition of a little girl, her spirit lingering near swings, the pool, and ancient trees at the Haveli's back. Tragedy struck when we dared to cut down one of those ancient trees. The first laborer who wielded an axe to cut down a tree met a tragic car accident. Then, another laborer who attempted to cut a second tree suffered a fatal misfortune that extended to his entire family. Following these horrifying incidents, we dared not make another attempt, and immediately had the development plans reconfigured to leave the trees undisturbed. At first, I dismissed these tales as mere superstitious folklore or convenient coincidences, holding firm to the belief that the realms of ghosts and spirits were nothing but figments of our imagination. Little did I realize that my unshakable convictions were on the brink of being obliterated, for I was about to confront something that would transcend even the darkest depths of my most horrifying nightmares. Every night, a palpable presence clung to me as I walked down the corridor from the office to my room. Then, on one fateful evening, things took a nightmarish turn. Lights flickered and doors ominously creaked open, manipulated by unexplained forces. The sheer terror of that encounter sent icy fear coursing through my veins. The following day, I ordered the staff to secure all the doors and cut the power to every room along the corridor, leading to my own. However, to my profound terror, as I ventured to my room, the doors defied the locks, swinging wide open, and the lights ominously flickered to life. Panic-stricken, I'd sprint to my room, locking myself in, my heart pounding like a drum. My room door, wooden with a frosted glass panel in the center, revealed my first encounter with her, a shadowy silhouette. I named her Chan Wali for the faint jingling of bangles that preceded her arrival. The dread of her presence outside my door left me traumatized. Unfortunately, due to severe financial constraints, I had no option but to cling to this job and the associated residential accommodations. Financially, I couldn't afford to let it slip away. Thus, I found myself compelled to endure the ongoing torment. On one fateful night, an irresistible urge to use the bathroom seized me, leading me to a chilling encounter. Within the gloomy corridor that guided my path, a shadowy and malevolent figure momentarily grazed the edges of my vision. I couldn't bring myself to meet its gaze head-on. Instead, I remained paralyzed for what seemed like an eternity. Finally, an overwhelming surge of bravery propelled me to bolt past that presence, desperately seeking sanctuary within the bathroom. There, I cowered in absolute terror throughout the night, my heart pounding in my chest. As morning light crept in, it was only when the distant voices from the offices below shattered the eerie silence that I summoned the courage to emerge from my refuge, still trembling with dread. In search of solace, I sought refuge in prayers, performing acts of purification, and maintaining a constant state of gusal. I diligently learned special verses meant to be recited at night, and made regular offerings of sadka. Over time, the torment inflicted by her began to wane. Her appearances grew infrequent, occurring only when I neglected my nightly prayers, or as an ominous herald of the approaching dawn during Fajr time. As time passed, an unexplainable connection took root between us. My initial fear evolved into a conviction that she held no ill intentions. Instead, she morphed into a silent, albeit eerie, source of inspiration, serving as a perpetual reminder to strengthen my faith and strive to become a better person. A peculiar and haunting rapport developed a bond that defied the norm. After a few years, I made the transition to a new residence, desperately hoping to escape the lingering grasp of her presence. Yet she persisted as an unwelcome companion, her ominous aura ever lurking, occasionally manifesting in bone-chilling sights and sounds within the confines of my new house. But with the passage of time, her presence began to recede, fading into a shadowy memory. I find it impossible to pinpoint the exact moment of our last encounter. It must have occurred at least 3 years ago. These experiences defied description, eluding conventional words and comprehension. All I can convey is that, after enduring this harrowing chapter, my belief in the supernatural became an unshakable certainty. Thank you for watching AIK Dastan, where every tale is a testament to the human spirit, and every voice resonates with the truth as they perceive it.